Chain of thought prompting is another technique that helps you handle complex tasks. We have two kinds of problems. One is simple and the other is complex. Simple problems can be solved in one step, but for complex tasks, the solution is always done in multiple steps. That's where chain of thought prompting helps us. Let's understand this technique with a simple example. When we have a simple problem like 5 plus 3, the answer can be found in one step, and we know there aren't any intermediate steps we need to verify. But on the other hand, there are some complex problems that have multiple step solutions. Let's take an example of a math formula, which is a plus b squared, and we want to find the answer with a equals 3 and b equals 4. Let's ask GPT what the answer to this formula would be. You see, when I ask it to solve this formula, it solves it step by step, which is exactly what chain of thought prompting is. It's about thinking in steps and also writing down those steps for us. Instead of just giving us the answer 49, it gives us all the intermediate steps so that we can see all the in-between steps. This was a simpler case. Now let's move on to a more advanced case where chain of thought prompting can help us. Let's take a situation where I have to choose between two options. One option is renting a house for $1,500 a month. The other option is buying a home worth $300,000, but for that, I need to take a loan. That means a monthly payment of $1,800. I'm not sure which option to choose, so let's ask GPT if it can help us with this. It suggests that we should buy a $300,000 home with a mortgage payment of $1,800 per month. It also suggests us a reasoning paragraph that says, with every $1,800 paid per month, it will lead us to own asset rather than rent. But this isn't a complete cost-benefit analysis. It requires multiple intermediate steps that we need to know in order to make a decision. Now, let's change our approach and ask it to think step by step. That's using chain of thought. I added the same statement, but with an added line that will help us use chain of thought prompting. Now you see, it breaks down the solution step by step using the cost-benefit analysis framework .it, compares the monthly cash outflow and any upfront costs involved in both options, including equity building, other ownership costs, and any taxes involved. It creates a table for overall cost-benefit analysis and gives us a solution that is buying a house worth $300,000 with a monthly mortgage payment of $1,800. Now we know if we're buying the house, why should we do it, and what costs are involved in buying that house. That's how this chain of thought helps us solve all the complex problems and gives us the most effective solution. Not only that, it also helps us verify the solution by showing all the intermediate steps, so we can check if the LLM made any mistakes in any of the steps.